Okay, that we did Crimson and Bow last, so the next one is going to be Arcana. So let's go ahead and do it. That's right, you heard me. This is Artie Astor from B Sharp and C, and we're going down the list of the Symphonic Synergy concert. What a nice name that is, Symphonic Synergy. It just rings so nice. It could actually even be the name of a band if you really stop and think about it. Um, you know, I have a song right there. Click on it and listen to it. Make it your wedding song, your funeral song, whatever you want. But that being said, yeah, we're continuing to do this concert. There have been a few people in the comments who have said, stop doing the Symphonic Synergy concert. Other concerts are better. I already committed to kind of going through this concert. And one of the reasons why is because I've learned by doing research and from everybody's comments. Like I've learned like 80% of what I learn about these bands are from people in the comments. And something that I find amazing about symphonic metal and operatic metal is that people take pride in the bands, and I think that kind of goes with all genres. If you're a huge Justin Timberlake fan, then you take pride in everything Justin Timberlake. And people write comments, and I'm not kidding you, they're like this. And I'm looking at it and I'm reading it and I'm thinking, okay, they had to be not on their phone, but at their computer, because typing out a comment like that on your phone would take forever. But even typing it out on your computer looks like it takes about 10 minutes. Like these are like multi-paragraph comments of people giving me background information, people who have watched multiple documentaries and who have some of them even have the inside scoop. They had a friend who had a friend who met one of the singers and this, that, and the other. And I love all of that in the comments, and I'm getting a lot of that in the comments. And a lot of people have told me that Epica, it's not every concert, it's not every tour where they take an actual symphony orchestra with them. And because this tour has great engineering, great camera work, and great songs, and it's a great production with the symphony orchestra. That is something that I want to continue to follow. I want to continue to go through this because the arrangements are amazing, but everything, the synergy, interestingly enough, because that's the name of the concert, the synergy amongst all of the musicians, the band members of the orchestra, and the other singers that are part of the operatic aspect of the orchestra. It's just amazing. And maybe I'll go to another Epica. Listen to me, I'm from Boston, so I throw R's where they don't belong. Maybe I'll go to another Epica concert at some point. But right now I'm doing the Symphonic Synergy. This right here is the song Arcana, live at the Symphonic Synergy concert. I'm trying to think if I had anything else to say. Oh yeah, this might be my last video for a while because I'm moving. Like in a couple of days, I'm going to South Carolina. So my next video probably will be in South Carolina. Right now I'm in Orlando, Florida. I'll be in the Charleston area of South Carolina pretty soon. All right, from what I understand, that keyboard is Cohen. Someone said it's pronounced Coon. Bassoon. This is good. Wow. Close to me. They melodically go where you don't expect them to go, and I just caught that. But what I stopped the video for was the amazing air getting sucked out of the room. Crazy opera singing, crazy instrumentation, and then boom, nothing but drums and bass. Very, very, very good. I love when that happens. It's like the air getting sucked out of the room, and now you're just focusing on the vocals. Ooh. What's that sound? What are those people doing? Are those kids? This is beautiful. Nice lyrics. Small things in music are big. And as a songwriter, and I've told you, I've written a lot of songs. But a song being written and a song being arranged are not the same thing. You can sit down and on the piano and write a song, and it's nice. But when you're arranging it and you're putting it together and you're mixing it, things like this are huge. Listen, she sings a lyric and then you hear the "ah" after. Just listen. After this line. That seems insignificant. It's huge. Oh. Changes it up there. God, the arrangement. There's about 20 seconds left. All right. All right. It's that was a weird one for me. I don't know how in 5 minutes. I don't know how in 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes and 8 seconds, but the last 8 seconds was everyone clapping. I don't know how in 5 minutes they were able to insert into a song so many different feelings and emotions. And I got a little choked up, and I think, I mean, the song that by far that's my favorite song by Epica so far. In fact, I'm dying to hear what the studio version of that sounds like, because that sounds like it's a studio engineer's dream to work on a song like that. There's so much going on. There's so much nuance, and but there's also so many starts and stops, and heavy parts, and light parts, and soft parts, and beautiful parts. And it's weird because even the parts that were heavy fit in perfectly with the parts that were like soft and vulnerable. It just kind of it just kind of I don't even know the word. It melded into each other perfect. And the heavy parts weren't too long. Neither were the soft, melodic, and beautiful, and like intimate parts. Like they weren't too long either. And it was just like this beautiful synergy of sound, just different types of sounds kind of coming together, and you're listening to it. And I love the presentation. Simone's her presentation is amazing, and I think that that's something that people overlook. Some people think singers go too far. Oh, she's just singing a song. Why does she have to act like that? You know? And it's like, well, number one, she's feeling it, okay? And she's acting the way she feels. And she's also probably acting the way the audience feels. That brings out a lot of emotions in music like that. So when you're able to kind of portray the emotion that's being conveyed by the band in a way that just fits the song perfectly, then there's a visual aspect to the performance and the sonic aspect to the performance. Not every band, and it's funny because like I always go back to Dire Straits. When Dire Straits first came out, Dire Straits and Pink Floyd, I think, are like the first two bands where I really began to understand how good songwriting can be. And David Gilmour is kind of like Mark Knopfler in a way. He's not flashy, but but Pink Floyd concerts usually have a very nice stage presence outside of David Gilmour. But anyways, I don't want to get sidetracked. Mark Knopfler, he can play the most beautiful melodies on the guitar, and the whole band around him is just doing amazing things. But yet everyone looks normal. Everyone's just sitting there playing their instrument, which is fine. That's Mark Knopfler. That's Dire Straits. No one expects anything different. But this here is epic. You know, you're listening to a song that's just epic. It's it's got so much high and low and so much in between that the listener feels like, whoa. So when the band does that presentation and then Simona with that beautiful like regal appearance, like she's a goddess or whatever, that fits the song and the audience sees that and the audience loves it, and it adds to the emotion because she's feeling it. She's feeling what you're feeling, and you can connect to the artist that way. Whereas when I watch Mark Knopfler play a beautiful melody on the guitar, I can kind of tell by the facial expressions and things like that, like he's really feeling it. But I'm more just watching him. Whereas with Simona here, you're kind of experiencing it with her. You're inside the performance. I don't know if any of that makes any sense. Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to go listen to this song again because by far, this is probably the best song I've heard ever since I started the show. Like, I did not expect that song to be that good. It's my favorite song by them by far. I almost know I'm not going to hear a better song than Arcana. That was the name of the song, if I'm not mistaken, right? Arcana. Excuse me. I almost know I'm not going to hear a better song than that from them. And um, I'm kind of curious. Let's do something. Let's have a little fun here before I end the show. Let's go Epica Live. No, Epica Symphonic Synergy. Let me go to filters and go to popularity. There's Epica with Floor Jansen. Design Your Universe. None of this is Symphonic Synergy. Epica, Phantom Agony. Where's the first? I bet you Epica Unleashed, 2.4 million. I don't know if that's the Symphonic Synergy though. Okay, so here's the first song that says Symphonic Synergy, and it's Arcana, which means Arcana from Symphonic Synergy is their most viewed video. That does not surprise me. It does not surprise the most viewed video from the Symphonic Synergy concert that has been broken into a separate video. Arcana is their number one. That does not surprise me because I bet you if I do research, that song is in some type of weird medieval movie. I can see like that being in some weird Christopher Nolan movie or so. I'm telling you, that was amazing. The Anyways, let me know in the comments what you think. This is Artie Aster with B Sharp and C.